this one.
Well, it seems like it's been forever.
Has been forever again.
It's only 6 days since we had Chance. He replied to me today.
That's awesome. Yeah, he sent me
A sticker.
yes,
Because he's famous for sending
him and the
stickers.
cowboy.
Yeah.
Cowboy hat. Yeah.
He'll text you every once in a while too, but lots of times you get stickers. But it is a cool sticker.
That is so awesome. All right, we are live, so let's
Rock and
let's
roll.
get the podcast going. You have the honors. Little tune-up music, oh boy. We're gonna need it.
Oh, we are. Live, it's the fans. I'm Tyson.
I'm Josh.
Welcome to the show tonight, and wow, do we have topics to talk about. We got things to rant about, we got sports, we got drought, we got everything in between.
Everything we really don't want. It's all
Well,
ranting.
sports we love.
Yeah, but there's a lot of negative about the sports
Well,
tonight.
hey, my Oilers are out of the headlines, so it's pretty dull. And
My Flames are still in them
no.
for the wrong reason.
I know, and that's something we're going to talk about.
I don't think so. We can pass on that
No,
one today.
absolutely not, buddy. We're talking
He
Flames.
just lives for this
Calgary
shit.
Shames, and hey, we'll get into the draft, but a huge surprise at number 2 tonight.
I didn't watch. Who went
You
number
did
2?
not watch.
No.
Fantilli fell to 3.
No way. So who was 2?
Carlson went to
Wow.
Anaheim, the Swede.
Shut up.
Yes, so Fantilli, it was number 2
That's pretty
rated
cool.
in everything. So everybody's boards changed all of a
Immediately.
sudden after one.
Immediately.
right?
And was Carlson ranked 3rd then? Was he ranked
Carlson-
to go 3rd?
So the top 5, Carlson was ranked 3rd. Yes.
Okay. So the 2 and 3 swap.
Yes, 2 and 3 swap. So Fantilli gets to go to Columbus. And then
Poor bastard.
yeah, I think Brown went number 4.
Okay.
And
Bedard went as we.
No, Bedard's
assumed.
still on.
Yeah,
the
he's
board.
still on the board. Yeah. Flames are gonna get him at 16, baby.
I actually was gonna wear my Oilers shirt tonight and say, well, it's draft night, like we're gonna get Bedard for sure. Like,
I mean, it would only make sense in the last 10
Oilers always get first.
frick. They get all the good
That's
ones.
what every
Done.
poser fan tells me anyway.
Oh, whatever.
We got first once and then
What?
Yeah.
Holy shit. We don't need to go there.
I'm just gonna
Stupid.
tell you
Just-
this. Everyone gets a first round draft pick. Like, man, it's like as an Oiler fan, everyone's like making me feel like the Edmonton Oilers are the only one that gets a first round draft pick.
Not a first
And-
round,
and
first
everyone-
overall.
Yeah, okay.
Only the Oilers get the
But-
first overall. It's like a fucking ridiculous. I don't even know what to say.
Oh, but
Shit, bastards. Cheaters. Cheaters.
you're gonna feel real bad when we're hoisting the cup next year.
I'm getting sick to my stomach. I'm already sick thinking. Better not happen.
Anyways, we promoted it, so we're going to talk about it. We're going to get it out of the show. If you want to comment or call into the show
Or text a question or,
text
anything.
a question, 306-661-8229 is Josh. That's the number to call, or text, or 306-662-7553. That is me, and we will be answering anything
Yep,
you
we got
want to
our
talk
phones
about.
right here, guys.
And-
Rant sports. I'm talking drought. I'm talking government. I'm talking everything. Whatever
Yeah,
you want.
you do not have to. If you want to talk about what Barbie doll should be mass produced next, we'll talk about it.
We'll figure it out for you.
I think Margot Robbie is the Barbie doll that should be mass produced myself.
I don't even know who that is. This guy comes up with names.
Google her and you'll
Oh
know.
God, I can't wait to all that.
Anyways, let's
Yeah,
talk.
for you.
This is my escape. I never talk farming, but tonight we're going to talk a little bit. And let's talk drought because we're going to start that tonight. And wow, are we in a bad one?
You know, I'm not a farmer, but I live here, born and raised. I can't remember looking out and just seeing fried crops on June 28th this
No,
bad
no.
ever.
Like I said on my way into town tonight, the colony here is trying to salvage their barley by silaging it already.
On
because-
June 28th,
June
guys.
28th, because it's browning as fast as you can blink an eye. So here's the problem. We're into year 7 of drought. We have insurance, of course. Farmers carry insurance. A lot of them. Not enough, though. Not enough. So
You can't even buy enough. though.
no, we can't buy enough. So that's the problem, and that's what I wanted to raise to everyone's attention. Is like farmers So if roughly our break-even point is roughly $300 an acre. Most crops we cannot insure for near that. Like most, because we've been in drought so long, and this is where the program really faults itself, is your premiums go up, your guarantees go down. So the longer you're in drought, the more it costs you and the less you get. Right. So now we're in year 7. Our guarantees are real shitty. Like most crops, due to crop prices, it is better, but most of our crops are hovering around that 270-ish range, if you've had some claims, and that just isn't enough. Farmers are going in the hole, and we've gone in the hole for
like 6 years for most of the guys.
So, and I'm not here to whine or piss or moan or whatever. I'm just stating the facts. There is a problem in the system. We need to fix it.
And the problem is not figuring out how to get out of drought. We can't help that. However, the problem is, where's the government when we need help?
Yes.
I feel like every other country, another, what, 500 million or something, or whatever, it doesn't matter.
500 million, I mean, a couple weeks ago.
We don't get any of that. Like,
no, I believe as Canadians, we're getting shafted.
Well, we are, because our money is going out of the country.
Yeah.
Our own people are starving or close damn well to it.
And we're going to turn this into sports too. Why do you think a lot of the hockey players want to leave Canada?
I mean, would you want to stay here with our tax system?
Our taxes suck.
Our weather's not great compared to theirs. And then you throw in the tax system, and then the governmental kind of stronghold that it had during a pandemic, and that is still fresh in everyone's minds. We can't keep people up here.
You know what's scary is I heard on a talk show today, because I was listening to talk shows gathering information for the show tonight. There was an analyst on there, and he was claiming he's, doesn't have it down to an exact number, but it is approximately 15 cents of every dollar we may get to keep.
That's disgusting.
That's horrible.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
I don't make that many dollars.
And then they'll tax you on that 15 cents.
No.
That you pay income tax. Like brutal. So how I'm going to compare this farm insurance. So let's say you're going to build a new house. House costs you $500,000. Okay, you go to the bank. You can only insure it for $350,000 from the insurance agency, but your cost is $500,000. How is that going to work for you? That is
the bank's not going to allow that.
No, that's exactly how our crop insurance works in Southwest Saskatchewan. Our costs are here. Our insurance is here.
There's a gap every year.
There's a big gap. So if we're not growing a crop, we are losing money. And what that is going to relate to, and I mean, it's been long enough, we're going to lose young people in our communities. We're going to use
most young communities are already toast.
We're going to lose businesses. We're going to lose schools. It's just a snowball. And in small communities in rural Saskatchewan, agriculture is one of the main drivers.
The main driver, I mean, there's not even anything even near. It used to be around here. We had oil field and farming, but as we know, that's gone.
You betcha.
It's all farming. That drives everything. Their tax paying dollars, everything.
So I put on our Instagram post yesterday, email your complaints. Doug Steele is one guy. So it's STEELMLA at sasktel.net. Phone number 306-672-1755. Leave a lot of complaints. Let them know your problems. Send pictures. Jeremy Patzer, capital JEREMY PATZER at par1.gc.ca. Telephone number 306-778-4480. Get your voice heard.
Those are our local guys. If we can, raise, there has to be some awareness. They have to know what's going on, and they have to care, because it's not just our little corner.
No.
We're suffering, but there's a ton around us that are also suffering. But this is our community, so we're going to fight for it as much as we can.
You betcha. So just a comparison, I was talking to a gentleman in Southeast Saskatchewan, and I said, so what are your crop insurance guarantees? He had phoned me about one of our tractors. So in his area, and I'm not going to say where it is, it's in Southeast Saskatchewan, his guarantee is 44 bushels an acre. And the canola price was our same guaranteed price as us. And I think it was about $17. So he is guaranteed over $600 an acre. We are not even guaranteed, maybe $400 on canola. So there's huge discrepancy. So all I'm asking for, I don't want a handout. Let's fix the problem. we need to correct this.
Make an insurance affordable. I mean, I'm in
Yeah.
the insurance industry.
Same,
I'm just trying. It
house
could work.
insurance, everything.
It could work.
Yeah.
Make it affordable. And if not affordable, when there is, this is an emergency. Let's
Yeah.
call
Oh,
it
yeah.
what it is. Have a program for the gap.
Yeah.
Yes, they can buy this much. It's just the gap that needs to be met. That's all
Yeah.
you're asking
Yeah.
for.
Cost of production.
Exactly. And there has to be some way to figure out that
Yeah.
gap, whether it be being able to buy more insurance, make it available
Yeah.
and make it affordable, or the government should step in and it should be just like when there's
I
a
think
natural disaster.
Needs to be government, because I'm just gonna give this little comment as GARS. You've maybe heard of that.
I haven't, no.
It's a private farm insurance. And there's another one, does not sell in our area because of too high a risk.
Really.
Really?
Holy
So that
shit.
tells you we have a problem. Houston, we have a
Yeah,
problem.
there is a problem.
And we got, good people, and I'm looking out for them. I feel for
Hardworking.
everybody.
And every farmer around here struggling. There isn't
And
one that
it
stops.
affects you, it affects me, it
Oh,
affects our school,
affects
it
me.
affects.
Huge in the insurance industry. My entire book is farmers.
Yeah.
All you guys are farmers. When you guys aren't doing good, believe you me, you guys aren't going to buy insurance. You're not going to register the camper, buy anything and whatnot. So of
I
course,
can't believe your wife's coming down in her 90 like
that's
that.
true.
Just
Hey,
when
Meg,
just when I'm upset and talking about drought, like
you got a nice
what an
young
up-
woman.
what an uplifting moment.
That's a good woman. I texted her. I said, things are getting bleak down here, honey. Throw something sexy on.
Maybe a little
walk down the
flash of
stairs."
something or whatever.
Oh, mama bear.
If I'd have known that, I'd have brought change. I'm not gonna lie.
We do have the swear jar, but it is full.
Open that bitch up, eh?
More than just change.
Oh,
I did
holy
bring
no
my
shit.
wallet. My wallet's here someplace. Josh, can I have my check back?
shit.
So anyways,
Oh.
you want to talk drought, phone in, text in, whatever. Our pictures, I've put some up, and it is shitty. And by the end of the weekend, it is going to be
Shittier.
shittier. So that is that. This is my freedom away from all that shit. So
Let's get
Move
into
on to some
ranting
good
about
stuff.
something else. Okay, let's make it a much better moment for you.
okay,
Let's talk the
I
flames
wanna-
burning.
okay, yes, but first let's talk about one thing, and it'll be
Sure.
quick. How about our buddy Chance Vegan?
Yes.
1:14:05
And
day money, 1.5 seconds off Pinoca track.
I
record.
think he was gonna get the track record here. The poor bugger, his outrider just wasn't quite with him.
Well, he blew
I-
over there so fast.
Yeah. Well, can you blame him? I mean, I don't know if you watched it, guys. I reposted it in my stories. But that run was unbelievable. I am so hooked on this sport after 1 week.
All I can say is, hell yeah, Chancey,
Yeah.
go get him, buddy.
Boy, that was awesome, man. Like I'm telling you, he outran the outrider. The guy
I
was
know.
trying to catch up the whole time.
So about I'm gonna keep following here.
He's racing tonight.
He is
so
racing tonight, so we're gonna check things out as the race is going. Hopefully, we'll join Heat 8 from Pinoca live.
you betcha. All
So,
right.
yes, let's talk flames now. That
There
always-
makes you happy.
it makes
It
me
only
happy.
makes him happy when the flames are absolutely burning, which they are. So okay.
Tell me what's going on.
Okay, so this is my humble opinion. As
We
a
don't want
Flames fan.
humble. We want truth.
Okay, we want the truth. I have a feeling that they were not planning a rebuild. That has never been what was discussed. That was never a plan. But I believe that they are going to be thrown into it with no choice of their own.
Could you repeat that? 'Cause
They have to.
I got this little.
Nobody wants to be there, and it's
little-
going to happen in Edmonton, and it's going to happen everywhere as contracts come up. If the government doesn't
Yeah.
change, and if things
Well,
don't
yeah.
change, I'm afraid it's going to happen. We're the first, and of course, he's just loving it.
I got
but-
this lovely little song ding
You know,
in my ear. I'm
this
sorry.
is my rant. These little bastards, these bunch of babies, cry and moan and talk. Sutter, I need him gone. I need him gone. He's the problem. He's the problem. Well, guess what? Sutter's gone. They all still want out. Okay, well, now what? Sutter's gone. True Living's gone. We gave you a new, brought Iggy back, brought the boys club back. All this, still don't want to be there, still want to leave. So you know what? I'm sick and tired of hearing about bitching. Don't listen to them. Why do the players have all the power? And they all want to leave. Like I read,
Yeah.
there was like 6 of our main guys. They don't want to sign here. In Canada specifically, they don't want to go to any Canadian
No,
team. They said,
no.
well, that's bullshit. There's a problem. And Bettman loves it. That's my issue
Mhm.
with it all. He's not going to try and fix it. He's not going to make any incentives for the guys to come up here just to make sure the teams are fair. He loves it. He never wants to see another Canadian team ever win again. This is the greatest thing in his opinion.
What
I guarantee it.
what happened to it being an honor to being in the league? And
play
That-
for anybody,
that
any
patch-
team that wanted you.
That patch on the front should mean something to you.
You betcha. Not the name on the back.
No, no.
The name on the back, that means something at home. Okay. Your kids can be proud of that. But for you as an athlete, as a player, just like we're so proud of our patch.
Yes.
We love our
What
show.
a beauty, by the
Well,
way.
yeah, it is beautiful. We're gonna make it bigger next time so you guys can all read
Yeah.
it. Chad Ward said, "What is that? A baby logo?" So he said, "Make that thing bigger." He said he put it on his head; it would look like a pimple. So true story.
Chad,
He
that
said,
would
"Make
be,
it bigger."
that would be a wonderful looking.
So he's
Wonderful.
it's a beautiful pimple, but he did say, "Make it bigger and send me one." So I said, "Okay."
So the Flames are in rebuild. You ran.
They are going to have to be because you can't not be.
Yeah.
So what
Well, no.
what Conroy said is, you know what? If this is the hand that we're dealt, we're going to get a lot younger and a lot faster. And that's the move they made with the Toffoli thing. They dropped 10 years in age, 1.5 million in salary, average per year.
Yeah.
You know, Toffoli was our leading goal scorer. That's terrible, but he didn't want to be there. But him as well is a little different. He was there for Sutter. He's
Yeah,
a Sutter
yeah,
guy. He was
yeah.
mad when Sutter left.
Yeah.
He was the
He was.
opposite scenario.
And-
He
and-
won the cup with Sutter in LA, and he was a Sutter guy.
I heard his interview and he said he had given them a chance, but you can't blame the Flames either. And you only ever hear that once in your life. You can't blame the Flames for.
Yeah, well, like the Toffoli one doesn't make me angry because there was a reason, you know, everything.
But you can't blame him. He's 31 years old.
Yeah, he'll be 32
Once-
before the next
Wants
season
a
starts.
7 or
yeah.
8 year deal. That can't happen.
And the Flames are
Sorry.
dumb enough to do it, so I was really happy.
Well, they
when
got
didn't.
Kadri, they got.
That's what I mean. They've already made dumb deals.
yeah,
they don't got room
Huberdeau.
to make.
They got
Uyghur's
Three-
got a big deal.
3 or 4 guys who are going to be collecting big money at
Markstrom
38,
is on a pretty
39.
big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that
so-
can't happen. GMs cannot have old guys
No,
making
Uh-uh.
million like
because
big
they
time
try to
contracts.
move that. That's
Yeah,
impossible.
never.
I
Well,
mean, we're
Phoenix,
going to be
that's-
paying exactly. We're going to be paying Sutter's salary. You know, all this
Yeah.
stuff. There's got to be change. It just sucks. If the guys would want to stay, we could make all this work, but they don't want to. They don't want to be in Canada specifically, which is what really pisses me off because that's on Bettman. He's got to make that. He's got to figure that out. Otherwise, then we're not in the league because that's not fair. The Oilers have to win in the next 3 years if that's the case. If they're
Yeah.
not going to fix it, because after those contracts go, you don't think, and you can't blame the guys.
No.
If
Well,
they're going to
look,
make half the amount in Canada and have to live through our bitter cold,
let's
they're
just
going to
say
leave.
this. Hello, Justin. Wake up.
Yeah.
Houston, we have a problem
Like
here.
I know people say, well, it's just sports. Why do we have to cater to these guys? But it is just sports. However, we all love sports. It's almost probably
It is, but it is-
75% of people's escape
Yeah.
is to sit down. When the Riders used to play, that was always, you know, Friday
Yeah.
or Saturday night. And sometimes days are stressful. And that was always like my time. I turned life off. I'd have beers. I'd watch the game no matter what was going on. It was me and my wife at that
Yeah.
time and my little dog. And when we lived in the hat, and I remember those moments just being like all the debt stress and the financial issues and yada,
They
yada,
all
yada.
went away.
They went away for that short period. So it
Yeah.
is important.
And I was talking about agriculture. Well, those NHL teams financially are very important to a lot of people too.
You bet.
For the spin-offs of the bars, the restaurants, the people working the
Donating and
gates.
whatnot.
Yeah.
Remember Hockey Night in Canada that bought our Zamboni, hooked us up,
Yeah.
fixing up our arena. Like those programs will all be gone.
Yeah.
If
I agree there's a
doesn't-
problem. We're building billion-dollar arenas for billionaires to let them charge us.
and then you and me
mega
can't
money.
afford to go into the
Yeah.
game.
And then they want to sell us a streaming service to watch the
Yeah,
flipping
that's
games.
what it's gonna all come to.
Yeah.
A monthly subscription.
I just want to throw this out there. You want to watch a real man sport? That's fair and awesome.
Chuck
Watch
wagon.
some chuck
baby.
wagon racing.
I'm hooked. I love it. And Chat's a good dude.
He's a
And
great
he
dude.
smokes cigars.
Yes, he's a great dude and he smokes
He
cigars.
does. It's my man right there.
So, and we're planning a little fun getaway with him in the works. So
Mhm.
whenever we can work it out, that'll be great.
Yeah, that will happen.
Well, I would love to have him in the Tom Dorchester Dash for Cash on Sunday night in Pinoca.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Because so four teams will make it. 'Cause
Yep,
there's
four barrels.
in Pinoca,
Yep.
so-
That I have. I've been
Yeah.
following.
Oh,
Obviously,
it's one of the only stops with 4 barrels.
does Calgary have 4? Or do they go back? to
Calgary
3?
went to 3
They did.
for
Hey.
safety reasons.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, Pinoca's so old school. 87th rodeo this year.
Yes, a beautiful facility. They always say, if you want to go to a rodeo, go to Pinoca.
Even they said it. Chance said,
Yeah,
like
favorite
above
rodeo of the year.
Calgary,
Yeah.
above them all. If you can only get to one rodeo a year,
Yeah.
Pinoca's the one. He said the whole town shuts down for it.
Yeah, well, the whole.
And then the whole province shows up for it.
Yeah.
Because how many people would live in Pinoca?
I have no idea.
He
but
said it
can't
times
be,
10 is the population.
It can't be any bigger than Maple Creek.
Yeah. And then it just blows up.
Yeah. One of
biggest
the
rodeo.
North America's largest rodeos.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. And big money, big prizes.
Big money.
And big money and big prizes for,
Yep. And all
people-
the big names in
for
there.
people like us going to buy tickets.
Yeah.
Like I said, I probably would buy the Brad Heifer ticket and win it this time and
Yeah.
have no hay to feed him.
Just die. I want something to die.
Take it straight to.
But here's another cool thing about chuck wagons.
Yeah.
I can afford to take my family to them.
Yes. you
And what a
can.
night out.
Yes.
I enjoyed it. You took me and I thank you so much for that, me and
oh,
Parker.
Man. that
And
was-
you know, $25 a ticket.
I
And
think-
we had a whole night of awesomeness.
Yeah.
I can't go to a movie theater for $25 a
No.
guy.
No, it's great. I love it. And I've grown up with it. Like,
Yeah, and I didn't, but you got me hooked.
but and if you want some real excitement, like there's betting in the amongst the people, for a quarter
Yep.
or whatever.
Poor Parker
Or it
didn't
just yeah,
fare so
yeah,
well,
he didn't
did he?
fare so well.
Neither
but,
did I.
I had a bit of an advantage. I'm not gonna lie.
Tyson knows all the guys. He's
I
watched
know
them
all
for
the names,
50
but
years.
as we were talking in Chance's backyard there,
Still got to finish.
still
the
got a
race.
race.
Yeah.
Still got a race, and it happened.
Although your odds were pretty good though, because you
Yeah.
did go 11-2. I won 2,
did.
he won
But
11,
Little
Parker.
little hint to what happened the next day. I won one race
No way.
against my parents, and Tara was the
Really?
one.
Holy
One.
shit.
Yeah.
That's wild.
So
A
yeah.
lot of upsets the second day then.
Well, it's just barrel placing and how the horses work. Chance, unfortunately, he was gone, so
He
didn't
did
race.
win the first 2 days,
Yeah,
though, didn't
but
he?
he
in his
didn't
heat?
win Saturday or
Yeah,
Sunday
because he had the spare rider.
Yeah, and he had a spare driver, and it was different for his horses.
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
Well, Chance is the man. He's
Chance
star.
is the man. Yeah.
Yep.
Best, as they said last night on the radio, because I listen to it all the time on the radio, best barrel driver.
Yep.
Bar none.
And they called him today on the radio thing, the uncatchable cowboy.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
It's so great. His story is great.
Yep.
How he came through the ranks. Everything's great. about
Yeah.
Chuck
Good
Wagon,
dude.
Chance. You
Good-
betcha. You
good
betcha.
prairie boy.
100%. We probably were going to try and catch his race live if
Tonight,
we can.
we'll try and get it on.
You
And
betcha.
all right, let's keep ranting. We might as well go.
Okay,
It's,
well,
it's a ranting show.
let's rant about the ride.
Because there's also some positives. We're 2-1
yeah,
coming off
that
a
is-
season that was absolute dog shit last year.
That is the positive.
We have a lot of positives to look at.
Hey, okay, let's start with positives.
I love our receivers. I love our quarterback. Our running game was great this
Morrow was
last
the
game.
best player.
Morrow was a beast.
Yeah.
And there are signs on defense.
There is.
Signs.
Our front four is our weakest link on our defense.
100%.
Yeah.
Which we
get
all
no
assumed it
pressure.
was going to be the better
Yeah.
part of our
Our
defense.
linebackers look great. Our corners look great.
Yep. And our front four are struggling mightily.
they are.
They have to get that figured out or we got to make a move.
And we do have some. We do have some injuries.
Yeah, we have quite a
Christmas is
few.
Out.
Yep.
Lanier is out.
Lanier,
De Beer, I think, was
Yeah.
out.
yeah, there was 4 or 5
But-
big injuries
But
actually. Yeah.
you know what? When they were in, we weren't getting pressure.
No,
right?
we haven't got pressure all year.
No.
3 games, no pressure. Let's
No.
be honest.
Yeah, yeah. And
But
unless
other-
we're blitzing, it ain't happening.
Exactly. And our kicker has been absolutely
Lowther is in trouble. Like
he's got to figure that out, man. We
yeah.
love you, Lowther. You've been
Yeah.
a star, but you have to get that figured
It's
out.
a confidence thing. Though.
It is kicking. Come on.
I'm thinking he's thinking a lot like a pitcher is how I'm going to relate this. Is when you're at the mound and you're aiming instead of throwing.
Yeah.
You can't hit the strike
No,
zone for
when
your
you're-
life.
You got to stop trying so hard and just
Yeah.
do it.
So I'm thinking now he's something like that. I don't know what a kicker thinks of or what they do,
Yeah.
but it's got to be something similar to that.
Yeah.
Where he's just not kicking
needs-
freely.
he's not.
thinking
Not loose.
miss. He's thinking miss.
Totally.
He's not kicking to make it. He's kicking not to.
That's
Throw
right.
it.
I don't want to miss it.
Yes.
Instead of I want to nail this.
Yeah, and it's a mental thing, and
I mean,
he'll get past it. He'll get past
In
it.
the NFL, I really like watching it because kickers kind of have a swagger. You know,
Mhm.
like they're almost. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like they're like we make fun of kickers. Like what's a kicker? But because I'm a Ravens fan and we have the best in the world, when Just Tucker comes out there, man, he's got a swagger, but he knows he's not missing it.
You know what?
60
he's the
yards,
best
and he
in the
kind of
world?
looks at it and goes,
You know why he's the best in the world?
Huh.
Because the Ravens never get close to a touchdown.
it's probably true. However, that means he's made a lot, but I'll tell you, his percentage is the best in the world of all time,
Oh my god!
which is insane.
Lamar just kicked.
95 something percent in a career that's been like 15 years.
I know that's pretty.
That's
amazing, yeah.
insane. And he has the longest in the history. So it's not just, and he's got the most over 50 in the history.
It's kind of like my
But you are right. The
my-
reason he has the most of all this is because with when Lamar goes down, you asshole.
No,
All they
no.
can do is kick.
I'm talking when he's up.
He won't get a chance. This will be a poor year for
That
old Justin.
95% sounds like my grade 12 report card.
Now he lies blatantly. This is being recorded. You're not getting the light. The grade
You
12.
heard it here first. grade 12 report card, so. But I do have a little ranting.
Yes,
before
well, so do I. You go first, and I'm
Okay.
probably gonna rant the same shit.
Okay, Coach Dickinson,
You dumbass.
very much so.
Come on.
Game 1, coaching blunder.
And I like him. I
Yeah,
love
I do
Dickie.
too. Game 2, coaching blunder, and game 2 was one with 7 minutes left. He didn't gamble and go for it.
We had it was third down, and instead of going for it, and
We're
never
down
going
2 scores. We're
Go-
down 2 scores.
down 2, and we haven't stopped them since the
No.
second quarter. You give it
I
back
was
to them, they're
gonna
just
say
gonna come and
since the
score.
warm up.
Yeah, well, that might have been right. I missed the first quarter, but we literally hadn't stopped them, and it wasn't field goals.
No.
They were scoring touchdowns every
Yeah.
time. So at this point in time, what do you do?
And we're
Well,
deep.
we're not stopping them.
And we're deep in their
And
end.
that's right.
So he doesn't
Complete blunder.
go for it complete. But that was actually one of his better blunders.
That's true. Because we were
So-
already down. At least that game was already almost out of.
Game 3, last game,
Oh, that one.
And
pissed
we
me
are-
off. Against the Stampeders yet.
we're up 10. We're in. We score a touchdown.
Yep.
We're up 10. Okay. No need to go for 2 points because 2 points makes him have to score 2 touchdowns, but so does the extra freaking point.
That's right. I just
Would put us up 11. But Dickinson decides to go for 2. We miss. We're still only up 10.
that's right.
What a
They-
shitty decision.
And they do come back, and,
And
they,
they
do tie it.
tie it and,
And
we go
that
to
kick,
overtime.
They would have had to get a touchdown from the 53-yard line
Yeah.
instead of a field goal with 0 seconds left, and that wasn't going to happen. We would have won it. Wouldn't have had to risk it in overtime. That's a shitty
Yeah,
call.
it-
Take the points.
It is. And you gotta know, okay, I'm up 10. One more point, they have to score 2 touchdowns. That's a simple call.
And that's,
Simple.
you know what? 7 minutes left. I got to be able to trust my defense to at least get one stop. They might
Yeah.
not get the first set, but then they got to get it back and score again. I got faith in them. Let's
Yeah.
roll.
Well,
baby.
and you're deep already. So they're gonna start deep if nothing else. 2 and out and you're
Totally.
back
It's,
in
it's
business.
basically the same as a punt.
Yeah. So we got 0 points out of there.
Game 1, what was his blunder in game 1?
I
Because he
can't
had one
remember.
too.
He did, yeah. In Edmonton, what did he do? If you're listening out there, phone us if you know.
Did he go on 3rd and 2? At like the 50?
He did a lot of dumb things,
Yeah.
but
Sorry, Dickie. We do actually love you as a person.
Craig,
but-
like what worries me, so we are 2 and 1. What worries me is these blunders will burn us at some point.
They are going to. They've almost burnt us
Yeah.
in both 1 and 3.
Yes,
We could be
could
0
be
and
0 and
3.
3.
Oh my God, don't even say that right now.
No,
Holy-
we could.
Fajardo's winning and we're 0 and 3. Just kick my ass now,
I can't
man.
remember what his
Heart
blunder was.
just about
It was
quit.
a bad one too.
I can't
It,
remember,
it
but
was a simple call, and he didn't make it.
yeah, I don't remember but there was 1 and 1 because I was leaving Trevor Harris in.
Oh
To
yes,
almost
yes.
lost our quarterback
For yeah, who knows how long.
for no reason.
Yeah,
The game was
to
over.
throw an air ball. Are you telling me our third stringer can't throw a frickin' air ball?
Oh man, throw me in there. I'll throw an air ball.
Yeah.
Have you ever saw it?
I don't think the CFL can afford you.
They can't. No,
No.
they gotta pay my fee here, my fee at the
Put Britt
insurance
in.
office.
Put Dart in.
Give it. She'd probably throw a
I bet
touchdown.
she'd run.
Just
like,
rock
like
it.
a gazelle.
Oh shit.
But do not anybody. I'm willing to throw the broadcaster in over the damn starting quarterback because you can't
Oh.
have him go down. Season's over.
Yeah, it's over. It's over before it even started. That would be horrific. That would just be true rider.
And he had
fashion.
such a great game too.
He did. Yeah. He's
Yeah.
got all great games.
Yeah,
He's
he's-
number 1 in yardage in the league.
I believe it. He's
Absolutely
played very
true.
well. He's very accurate.
Yep.
And
he's-
injuries are starting to catch us though. a little bit.
Yes, we have, but we got the bye week.
Yes.
We couldn't have a better time for the bye week.
No, we could
honestly,
not.
we needed it badly.
Yeah.
Worked
O
out
lineman we
perfect.
lost again last
Yep.
game. Hawkins. I think.
Hawkins, Gerald Hawkins. We don't
Yeah.
know how severe it is yet.
No.
So, and we lost
It
another one.
looked bad.
It
looked
did.
bad.
We lost another one. He went down at the end. They said it's minor, but
Cooley?
he did. Nope, no, that wasn't the name.
Furland?
It might have been Furland.
Okay.
Yeah, Furland. That's the name
Yeah.
that I'm thinking of. Yeah, that one's not as severe, but it could be a game or two. Yeah.
Okay.
But either way, we've got the bye that gives us 2 weeks to play around with some health. So
Yeah. You know what's going to be fun?
shit.
Is talking to Natasha because I chatted with her here, texted a few days ago, and we were going to have her on, but then we were with Chance, so we couldn't. But if Calgary, because they're in injury trouble, and
Yep.
if Calgary loses a couple more before we play them again, that'll be so much fun.
Oh, it'd be better for us. Yeah,
And
that would
the
be
other
good.
thing is the Flames are in the rebuild. Like that'll be a great show for
Ugh.
me. I'll be able to watch that and record it like straight through. Oilers, Riders, way up, Flames, Stampeders, way down.
The Oilers are now way up. They did not hoist the cup.
No, they didn't. But
No,
hey,
and they're not going to.
reality is sure coming full circle for Vegas, I'll tell you, because they moved Smith today for a 3rd round pick.
Well, they overspent.
Yeah,
They bought
well,
the
they've
cup.
been over the freaking cap,
They bought the cup.
but that doesn't count in the playoffs. How can salary cap not count?
I
in
have
the
no
playoffs?
idea. We should all do it.
That is about as smart a rule as Gary could ever come up with.
Oh, that man. Well, I mean, he wouldn't probably allow it for us.
No,
Only
No.
down there.
no, like brutal. What Tampa started it.
Yeah.
And Colorado was number 2.
Yep.
Actually, the last 3 Stanley Cup winners
They've all been over.
have all been over the
Yep.
salary cap.
Yeah. And they'll continue to be that way now. But
Well, hey buddy, how about you take the season off and put you in LTIR
and come back for the playoffs.
Yeah.
Maybe just train. Just
Yeah.
train a lot.
Yeah, we'll put you. You can
It's like
skate
beer
with our-
league with Schmaltz up
Yeah.
there for a bit. Yeah.
skate with our minor league team, and take the wife and girlfriend out for a couple holidays, and maybe
Oh,
limp a little.
I just want to take the wife for a holiday.
It looked like she was ready. Or
Yeah, but I don't think. Yeah, maybe. Is the show over yet?
We'll excuse you for a minute or two.
I'll be 38 seconds.
Faster than a bull ride.
Yeah. I'm gonna go fill my whiskey, Tyson.
Okay.
I'm out. You can believe it. It's right here, though.
Oh, well, you got beer right kicking over.
Yeah, well, only because Parker opened it, but I'm on the whiskey tonight, man. I'm telling you. Oh,
You're in the celebratory mood.
no. It's one of those like
Okay. Let me check what race we're on here.
yeah. Before I leave,
Let me load it.
I'll be
Well,
back.
you're okay.
I'll be back in 10 seconds, but my whiskey's right there.
Still not up on. I might have to quietly listen in on my phone, but that's okay. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, we can listen in if we want to. I've got it set up. We are going to listen to it. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna get me a whiskey.
All right. Well, I'll chat a little bit more.
Oh, Tyson.
Oh, yeah, that's
Huh.
exactly how my week's gone. Oh, but and so I'll talk about this while Josh is gone, so he doesn't bother me about it. But what a disappointing year the Toronto Blue Jays are having. Like, wow. Such. Yes, they did
They did.
6-1. High expectations. I thought you weren't listening. I was hoping. You want to go back over there?
No, I'm good. I got this.
Anyways, 6-1. They won, but god awful season. Our projected ace can't even get a bunch of minor leaguers out. He had a 11 earned run outing the other night. We're in trouble. We got not enough starting pitching. Our hitting has really been off.
They do need to figure it out now.
Yeah,
There is time though, if they can.
there is
There's-
time
because it
there's
is like
time.
you explained, it's such a big season. Now I've been following it. There's definitely time, but it has to get figured out immediately.
Yeah,
There has to be like that 5-6 game winning streak, then a 1 game loss before
Yeah,
the next set.
yeah.
Like it can't be
yeah, they got
1
to
and
win
1, 1 and 1.
series
That's
after series.
exactly.
And I've seen it done. I've seen it.
Oh, it
done,
can
but
be, and they have the team
They
doing
do, but they just don't.
not
look-
playing like it.
No, I don't know. They don't have that spark, or I think there's something missing from this team.
I agree. And it could be as small as one piece, one guy in the dressing room. And
Yeah.
it's hard to, but who is the
Yeah,
guy?
I think they're missing. So George Springer is one of them, but in past years they've had kind of a couple of veteran presences in that
Sure.
locker room, and just bring the guys together a little bit. And I think they're missing that.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, look what the Oilers did when they brought that in. It changes everything.
Ekholm, well,
I'm
look at
telling you, and that was
Bouchard.
out of all the anybody moved that one move changed everything.
For sure. And actually, like as an Edmonton Oilers fan, it's going to be pretty dull, I think, over the draft and free agency, because we're just tweaking bottom enders.
Yeah,
like,
you don't. Well, why would you want to touch anything
No,
up top?
no.
That would be silly.
And we
Other
got
than-
everyone signed, so like
exactly.
It's
Other than
gonna be
maybe
a-
a goaltending
yeah.
looking at, but
you're not
even-
going to do nothing though there.
You're
I
not
I
there.
believe you have to
not there.
give
There's-
Campbell another go.
I agree, both of them, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Give
Well,
him-
Skinner is going to be better.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
that
hope
was his
so.
first playoffs. I'm not even remotely worried about Skinner.
yeah.
And I actually think Campbell is going to have you heard it here first. He's going to have a good year next year. I think he's settled in. I think Edmonton may have beaten Vegas had they started him in game 6.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
We both said it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that was a huge mistake, but I mean,
It's hard as a coach when Skinner was the guy that got
Yeah.
you there.
yeah. NHL free agency starts Saturday. Probably the weakest list we've ever seen in free agency in our lives.
Probably.
Not a lot going on.
That's because everything's changed in the last
Yeah.
few years, contracts and the way things work.
Well, and it's a flat cap and
yeah.
like salary dumping. Taylor Hall and Foligno
Yep.
go from Boston to Chicago. I mean, Chicago's looking for some veteran help, some guys to take the pressure off Connor Bedard.
I think Taylor Hall was a kind of a cool move, actually. in my
that,
opinion.
uh,
I've
one.
never not liked him.
Yeah. And Boston's got some big
Oh,
holes.
frick.
Bertuzzi announced today he's going to free agency.
Yeah.
Boston was so sure they would resign him, but so Boston's got I think 10 million cap space and 6 forwards to resign.
Easy.
So, yeah, should be.
Everybody
good.
gets $1 million and $4 million left to go on vacation for the owner.
New Hook gets traded from Colorado.
Yep.
Montreal Canadian.
That's right. New Jersey and Calgary with
New
the
Jersey
Foley
and
and
Calgary.
Igor guy.
New Jersey's been busy actually.
have
'cause
been.
They traded
Goaltender
that
as well.
Severson. They traded that Severson to Columbus.
Yep.
Provorov from Philadelphia went to Columbus. Columbus
Yep.
has added a bit.
Yep.
New Jersey is supposedly in on Connor Hellebuck.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
shit.
New Jersey's got cap space. They do.
Okay.
They do it for a young
Well,
team.
they will be a good team.
Yeah. And how about those Jets? As far as I'm concerned, the trade with Winnipeg and LA,
LA.
like Winnipeg come out clear-cut winners, if you ask me. 3 NHL players
Unless there's something we don't
for
know.
1. Oh my God.
Unless there's something we don't know.
I don't care how good Dubois is. He can't replace 3 guys.
It doesn't make much sense, but
And 3 real gritty, hard playing guys and a pick.
totally.
Yeah. So 4 selection. Like Iafallo. I hated when the Oilers had to play against him because he was a big game player.
Yeah.
And who else was it? Great players, anyways. They got their whole third line was traded. in
That's
that deal.
crazy. That's wild.
So and now how is LA? Because they signed him to 8 million a
8
year.
million. Yeah.
How does LA? So he probably actually is making more than all 3 of those guys. That probably had to
I would
trade them
think so.
to make the money work. But how do they fill that third line now? I mean,
Call you,
you
me,
just
and
send
Austin.
Dubois out.
You got signed for him. You go.
Yeah. You're gonna have to play for 3. Like,
being paid for 3.
yeah.
so
So I don't know.
that is weird. Yep.
I think Winnipeg is a clear-cut winner in that.
On that one.
Yeah.
Let's see. Again,
Yeah.
Nope. Nothing.
No, if you're out there listening or watching or taking pictures, send us some pictures of your crops. See how they look. I'm
Let
kind
us
of
know.
curious.
Also, those are the only pictures you're allowed to send us. you
Yeah,
bunch of
yeah,
freaks,
yeah.
okay?
No,
We-
no nudies.
We don't want any of that stuff. All right.
Yeah. Well, here
Oh,
my
shit.
son's sending me a video. He's out bailing, and yeah, looks a little brown out there. Yeah, I don't know if you can see.
Oh, you
there
can now.
yeah, pretty brown, pretty
Jeez.
brown.
Oh, it's very brown.
yeah.
That's the
Uh,
as brown as my whiskey, man.
Yeah, so that's my picture, and you heard my rant, but let's check on the chuck wagons again, and then we're gonna call a guest here in a little bit. This gentleman has been bugging me to come on, and
He's an avid Flames fan, so I want to
Avid?
hear his despair.
avid Flames fan, and I love it because this is gonna be awesome. Nothing like roasting.
I hope he's positive and drunk. That'd be great.
But that would be great if you'd be drunk.
That would be great.
All right, so we're on heat 4. I think we'll maybe hold him off until after Chance runs.
All right. What heat is Chanson?
Chance is in heat 8, so that
Okay.
should be a pushing 9 o'clock ish.
Okay.
Well, we could probably get it in.
Yeah, we definitely could.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
We can just hang up
How
on,
far did you?
on
How
Mr.
far
Landau.
did his number?
Sure.
Or do you have it?
I do not. No.
Okay.
He will never know who's calling him
He
either.
will not. That's gonna be the greatest part of it. All right. Share it. Here we go.
All right.
Stay tuned. We're gonna get a live guest on the
I've
show.
got it. Let's take a look. Let's give a call.
This will be great.
Now you won't hear it on here. We apologize.
Tune into the podcast.
But
though.
yeah, check out the podcast.
Landon May, you are on the Fans Perspective.
Landon, what is up? Yeah.
You are live and on the air, buddy. You know what? I always knew when you went home after work, you played with your plumbing.
Yeah. Oh,
And now everyone knows. Everyone knows now. What do you got? Do you got 10 minutes to give us? Okay, well, we want to hear because I know you're such an avid Flames fan.
good man. Good man.
You are a diehard. What are your thoughts here of all these guys wanting out of Calgary and just what the Flames are kind of doing? Give us your thoughts. Well, that's a hell of a good theory.
That's my theory, Landon. Yep. Yep, they did say that. You and me.
Well, you'll have Kadri.
Oh, God. Landon, do you want me to punch him in the face for you right now? I'm pretty close. I'm within arm's reach. Right.
Yeah. I think you're right on the taxes, and the players have a lot of control now.
I do believe it will be as big contracts come up. I think we're going to lose a lot of our non-Canadian talent. The Canadian guys might want to be here because it's home.
I don't know
But-
when you can pay no tax.
I know.
70% tax.
I'm
where are you
leaving.
picking.
I'm leaving, Landon. Like,
Schmaltz
if it's
Insurance
me,
is relocating.
let me too. 100%.
Yeah, I think you have to be is right. But even the Canadian players, when they look at the difference in what they can take home, that is
It's huge.
Yeah, like how many states have no taxes in
Yeah.
the US?
Quite a few. No, we're in the
No,
millions
We're,
here.
we're talking May money now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, May money. He's got
Actually,
you.
one non-alcoholic one.
It is not non-alcoholic. There is alcohol in there. Yeah, blatantly.
Well, here's the same thing. If I told you the crops are really good, would you believe that?
Oh. I love it, Landon. I love it.
But you did work in the circus once. So, yeah. So you've been out and about, and we've been talking all kinds of things, and we'll hit on all our subjects. But what are the crops looking like all over there where you've been? Like, I know our area is shitty, but yeah, yeah, yeah.
They're disgusting.
Yeah, I know it. I don't think some of it will head out. Like, I think it's going to burn to a crisp. Well, I don't even know if you have to. Mother Nature will burn it for you.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I know. I seen that. The pastures look like the parking lot at the
Yeah.
Stampede grounds.
they do. And that's when it dies. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I seen the colony tonight on the way to do this show here. They are silaging because they're trying to salvage some green in the crop before it burns up to nothing. Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
You know,
So-
guys, there's a solution. I don't know, nobody's really talking about it, but all we got to do is pay a little more carbon tax, and I bet you the rain would just come. I think, what do you think, Landon? Just pay a little bit more, and I bet you Trudeau would just open the clouds for us. I agreed. I think if we just paid a little more tax.
You asshole. Now he's gonna come up with a rain tax or something.
Oh, don't worry. If it's a rain tax, we'll never pay because it ain't showing up this year, boys. We are not paying tax.
It's like the Calgary Flames in the playoffs.
Oh, come on. That was uncalled for. I'm gonna hit him again, Landon. 65 4th Street East. Come on down.
You're too busy playing with your plumbing, so you got no time.
Yeah, that's-
Is the wife taking you with, or do you have to stay at home? Oh.
that's all.
Well, I guess that's good. That's good. So, have you watched any Rider games? I've never seen Pneumonia, the girl you speak of. What does she look like?
Yeah, was she gentle lover?
No wonder his plumbing's wrecked.
It's true, Lando. There is a direct correlation here.
He was out with Pneumonia and wrecked his plumbing.
I just hope she's not a liberal. Oh, you poor bugger.
Okay, well, Coach Dickinson, what are you thinking of some of his decisions? Like, holy shit, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. Yeah. They didn't get the third down conversion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. In my opinion, his biggest mistake was going for 2 when we could have went up by 11 points with a kick. Like, so that gained us nothing. In fact, it gained Calgary everything. They tied it.
Yeah, we would not have went to overtime.
Yeah. So
Hopefully he can figure that out. He was our best player.
yeah, he was a bulldog back there. Yeah. Yeah.
I think our offense is awesome, in my opinion. I really like it.
I like Bain Jr. He's my favorite.
He's awesome. No,
No.
not even close, Landon.
No.
Yep. Yeah, BC looks good. That is fantastic. God almighty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. So no, we just thought we'd phone you and get a few thoughts on what you're seeing and thinking. So
Yeah, We can watch it together, Landon, and cry on the couch.
I'll record it. I'll record it.
Yeah, that
Why?
works for me.
You know, it's a sad state though, because this is just a sign of things to come for the Canadian teams. There's,
I hope not, but I feel like yes, it is.
you know. Rebuilding. Yeah. You know what? They never really did rebuild yet.
Ever.
So
Ever. No.
Yeah. So I hate Calgary because I'm an Oiler fan, but here's my
And you
logic.
Just simple as fuck, obviously.
Here's my logic. They have to rebuild and they have to be good for when the new arena opens. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. So
What for? Just let the taxpayers pay for it. We'll throw another carbon tax out there. We'll get the rain tax. We'll get the mountain tax. I mean, Trudeau will come up with all sorts of taxes. There'll be I don't know. Yeah, he could if he wanted to, but he won't. He won't. You know that. It's not how do you think billionaires became billionaires? Yeah. How do billionaires become billionaires? They don't spend it. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Let's just say this. They didn't get it all, honestly. I could expand way more, but I won't.
That's where we'll end that one.
You
Yeah.
betcha, you betcha. But we will catch up with you again. We know you're busy. We know your hands are full.
Got
And
the
we'll-
plumbing issue.
Yeah, we'll let you get back to Pannonia and your water, your plumbing stuff. So. All right. Well, sounds good. Thanks for coming on, man.
See you, Landon.
You bet. You bet, mate.
buddy.
And that was Landon from Maple Creek.
Yeah, a guy I grew up with, actually.
Flames fan.
Goofy bastard, great hockey.
Yeah, great guy. Doesn't know hockey.
Such a smart guy. I like that. Oh, shit, you're an idiot.
That's a sad but true story
Oh,
about the hockey
Let's
team.
check out how them
Chucks are doing.
Chucks are doing. Let's
Okay.
tune in.
Let's tune in. Okay, here we go. We're
Got a
not live
commercial.
on a race. Yeah.
Nope. We got an advertisement.
Yeah,
So what we're
so-
looking for, guys, is we're waiting to do a little live stream of Chance's race tonight.
You
So,
betcha. Yeah. When Chance's Heat 8 comes on, we will go live to Les McIntyre and let Jesus take the wheel.
that's right. Hell yeah.
And we're gonna cheer Chancey boy
Hoot and
on.
holler. I wish we could get him on the TV, but can't do that.
Yeah, no, we can't. But you know, I'm gonna get that Chuck Wagon book. 100 Years History. So Chuck Wagons on the 7th of July, which I believe is Saturday or Sunday, not for exactly sure. Chuck Wagon racing has been going on for 100 years.
Wow.
That is the birthday.
That's crazy.
You betcha.
It's almost as old as you.
Damn near.
Damn
Damn near,
near.
but not quite, you know.
Shit.
I love
Wow.
the sport though. Like I'm just crazy about it. Now I am like in the tractor. It's the greatest 2 weeks of Chuck Wagon racing ever because you
Does
got 6
Ponoka
nights
lead
of
into-
Ponoka, then you get 2 days off, and we're right in Calgary.
Calgary
For
Stampede.
10 nights in
Crazy.
Calgary.
When does Calgary start?
About the 4th-ish.
Okay.
It'll be I think it's the Friday.
Okay.
Thursday or Friday.
Shit, okay.
Uh,
I'm gonna miss lots.
So
of that.
next Thursday,
I
I
leave
think,
kinda.
after long weekend.
Okay,
Where do you
Thursday.
go camping?
No, Thursday I leave to go to Lloydminster to cook for.
Well,
our
you know, you
boys
can
here.
always tune in on 9:10.
I'll be listening. It just sucks. I like
Yeah.
to watch from home with Parker.
Yeah, well, yeah, because Calgary you can watch at home.
Yeah.
It should be on Sportsnet.
Oh yeah, it's live. Everything. We normally record all of it.
Yeah.
And then we watch it at night with Parker.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I leave Thursday, Friday, and then back Saturday morning.
So
from
you're gonna
that
miss
cook.
next week's rider?
And so when's that one?
I don't know.
Probably though.
Weekend though.
Well, let's take a look. Let's
Yeah.
take a look. We're in here. All right.
All right.
If it's Saturday, I won't, because I'm home Saturday morning.
we Houston, we have
Schedule. All right. Stampeders. All right. Where do we go?
You hear
Thursday,
that,
July.
Natasha?
Thursday night, so I'll be driving during it.
Stampeders.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you'll have to call me. You'll have to take this. You're
I
gonna have to
will.
do the Rider Ranter
Yeah,
and call me.
We'll talk to you on the.
It'll
road,
actually
for
be
sure.
perfect because Megan's with me, so she can even hold it. We can still
Oh.
do the video. So we got that one.
You're not gonna be working on your plumbing, are you?
No,
No,
no
because I don't want
plumbing.
that live on
No
the air, like.
live streaming my plumbing. So Thursday, and then the next week we play the Saturday, which I will be
And who do
in
we play
Georgia.
Thursday? Who do we play Thursday?
So Thursday, Elks are in town.
Okay,
And then next Saturday, or the next Saturday, sorry, not next Saturday, the next Saturday, I'll be in Georgia, and we
Yeah.
do want to do a live from coaches
yeah,
because his place is awesome. And
Okay.
he's a good time.
okay.
And we play the
Oh, we'll get the
Stampeders.
coach on.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
and I'll make sure I pay for a stream. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll have it down. They don't play.
Okay.
They play some of the games
So where
Um,
where do we play the Stampeders?
in Saskatchewan.
Oh, I might have to go to that game. Oh,
Well,
that's the 15th, I bet.
Yeah.
Shit, I can't go.
Where are you?
there. It is my dad's 80th birthday.
Holy
Yeah.
milk.
Yeah, so I will watch the game though. I'll be done by then. We'll be watching the game. So
Wow.
yeah.
Oh, happy early birthday, old boy.
80 years old.
Young.
Young.
80 years young.
I don't think he'd say that. He'd
Yeah,
say
he
80
would.
years
I
old.
know Mills, he would. He'd agree with the old comment.
You betcha, yeah. So that'll be good.
That's
It's his
awesome.
birthday that day, and actually Austin was going to that game. And then when Grandpa's
Yes.
birthday came, he
That's right. I think Donnie just put him back in the vault
in
for
the
us. the other
vault.
day.
Yeah, yeah.
If anybody wants to go to the Rider game, July 15th, I believe I've got 5 seats for you if you want.
So we'll maybe talk to Natasha that week because she'll be in.
Oh, that would be a good
in
one.
Regina, and we'll get a little update. And we got oh man, we got so much coming.
Well, that's
down
actually
the line.
perfect. You will take this home with you,
Yeah, yeah.
and then we can do
From
we
Georgia.
can do multiple Zooms.
yeah, for sure.
So if we still wanted her in the show, it could be me from Georgia,
Yeah.
her from Calgary,
Yeah.
and you from the
Well,
farm
Well,
on
you
the
know,
Thursday or Friday. 'Cause I'll be
Yes.
there
Yeah.
from Tuesday till
she'll
Sunday.
travel though. It'll have to be earlier in the week because
Sure,
she'll. Be
but I leave
traveling,
already
I guess.
Tuesday
Okay.
for Georgia.
Well, once
'cause
you
it's a long
land and
trip,
you got
so-
her available,
Yeah,
then we'll.
I'm
see.
available all the
Yeah.
time once I land.
Or
yeah.
maybe Monday we got to do it with her. if
Yeah,
that
Monday
works.
I'm home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we got a whole bunch of other shows coming on. Like
Yeah, we actually have a rider that's going to come on. I believe he wants to come on in July. He hasn't given me an exact date, but he does want to come on in July. So,
all right. Well, where are we with the wagons? Let's.
do you want me to
have
put the radio on?
Let's have a little.
Let's have a listen.
little peek. Let's see where we're at.
All right, bear with me. It might be loud.
Oh, we're
Heat
close.
Number 7.
We're close, and this is thanks to 9:10 a.m. Drumheller,
That's right.
a live broadcast.
Real Country
You
910. They
betcha.
call it.
And next week, so we talk some wagons. We will be debuting Around the Wagon, brought to you by Schmaltz Insurance
Schmaltz.
Services. For all your insurance needs, get Don or Josh. Give them a call. 666-2066.
We're in that Atco trailer 24/7.
You betcha.
The
So,
coffee is hot. Tyson came over for a coffee today.
Around the Wagon, brought to you by Schmaltz Insurance, again, debuting next week. And if any of you businesses out there would like to get on the show, sponsor a little local blip like that, give us a shout.
Let us know.
We'll have you on for sure.
We are interested.
We are interested if you're interested. So
Oh man. So Tyson, I understand spraying, lost cause, all this, but what's the plan for the rest of this week? Give me your
Hayne,
insight.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I hope to finish by Friday night. Well, if I don't, I'll do a little bit Saturday. Leaning on the fence, possibility of going. I said to Tara, maybe
to
we can go
Ponoka?
to Ponoka for a day.
If you
'Cause-
can, I say do it. If you can.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you can get away without ruining other plans, I say
Well, I
why-
got no other plans. My
life's
only other,
too short, Tyson.
My-
It's Canada Day weekend.
yeah,
Fuck it.
my only other plans are work. So,
Yeah, I'd go. Shit, I'm in. Like right there.
but
If
I
I was
don't know what
available, I'd
day
go.
because it'll be a late game time decision because if it looks like Chance could be in the final four,
Yes,
I would like to wait till Sunday.
I get it.
I would love nothing better than to
The
see
dash
that
for cash?
bugger win the dash.
Well, you'll find out. So I guess it would only suck if you.
I
didn't
would
make
know.
it.
I would know kind of by Friday. Like after Friday night's races, it'll be like, okay, I'm pretty certain he's in good enough position. If
Yes.
he just has a clean run, he's
He's
in,
in the
right?
top 4.
Yeah, and I think he's going to be there. I really do.
I hope he is.
Yeah,
He deserves to be.
He does. He does.
Let's
He's
see
a
where we're
great
at.
guy.
That was heat 7. We're looking for heat 8.
Mhm. These are some times here they're giving us from heat 6. You betcha, but this is Les McIntyre. He's the voice of the WPCA.
Is this the guy you were telling me about?
Yeah, you betcha. Yeah. And the old there's the horn.
So who's that one?
Joe Carberry.
Joe
Used
Carberry.
to announce the Calgary Stampede chuck wagon.
Gotcha.
You betcha. So all you chuck wagon fans out there who know that.
A staple.
Yeah, a staple, and Les is too. So we will see, but heat 8 is almost here, and vegan
Oh,
is
I'm excited. man.
vegan is barrel 1 tonight. So I'm so excited. Chris Molly, a very good racer, barrel 1. Cody McCurr is on barrel 2. Tough Dragger, grandson of Kelly Sutherland. He's barrel 3. And Uncle Mark Sutherland, barrel 4.
All right.
Medicine Hat Stampede runner up,
Mark,
Mark Sutherland. Yeah.
who won Cody?
Who won?
Cody
Jamie Labakane.
Jamie Labakane.
Yeah. You betcha. So you can tell that I'm chuck wagon obsessed. I know
He
all these
is.
names.
He is. Tyson gets, and when Tyson's invested in something, I'll tell you, it's full bore.
Well, in case anyone's missed a little bit of blip on YouTube or didn't listen to the podcast, we interviewed Chance last week.
It's a great interview, guys. Go check it out. You will enjoy it.
Please like and subscribe, by the way. Costs you nothing. All it does is it makes you aware of when we are on live.
That's
like
right.
tonight, you get a notification or whatever. And just share it with everyone because we
Please.
want to be
And
shared with
And the
everyone.
more subscriptions we get, the more actual options we have within our channel to do more live stuff and whatnot.
You
Because
betcha.
if you didn't know that, your subscriptions limit you to what our options are for when we can go live and what we can do on the road and whatnot. And I'd love to expand on that,
You
especially on
betcha.
the YouTube platform.
You betcha. Yeah, just like and subscribe and
Share it
and
with your
costs you
friends.
nothing. Yeah, share with your friends. And what I was gonna say is, if you miss the blip, you are gonna see my ass in a chuck wagon
You are.
seat down the road beside Chance.
My ass will be back in the pit cooking for these idiots. Yeah.
But I get to go on a practice run with him, and oh my God, I cannot wait. I'm like a little kid.
He has been
And
vibrating.
Christmas. Santa said he's bringing me the present, but I gotta wait to Christmas Day.
That's right.
So that's basically how I feel. So I've always dreamt of it. I want to feel what they're feeling,
Yeah.
and I will
I
probably.
mean,
Besides the
it's probably a
the
once in a
dirty
lifetime.
shorts I'll be having.
Yeah.
No, I can't wait. I
So
can't
we're gonna sponsor that episode by Depend, so he should be just fine.
like just to feel that power. It's
Yeah.
gonna be
It
amazing.
is. I don't want to. I'm petrified. This is not my nature. I would gladly. I'll get some wicked photos. And
I wanna-
waiting for
I
you.
want to put in the stove in the back and then crawl in
Yeah,
the back.
yeah. Well, that's what you're doing. So he is gonna have you.
He'll probably leave me in the dust. I'll put the stove in and he'll take off.
He's gonna fall over me laying in the dirt. Hey!
I'm back here. All right, I think
We're back. I think.
you bet.
Let's see. Let's have a listen.
You're right on.
Let's go,
Uh,
Chance.
You betcha. We're gonna let the boys take her away from here. We'll listen to the race and we'll be back right after. Live from Pinoka.
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool. Once again, tune in 9:10 a.m. The voice of the WPCA. We'll discuss that after. I got some very good info. That's our boy.
Let's go, Chance.
Oh. He is whooping some ass again. Easing up again tonight. Vegan with the good old fashioned ass whooping.
Ass kicking.
What about it, Chansey?
The uncatchable cowboy.
Yeah, and I will update on a time after here, so that'll be pretty awesome.
Well, that was cool to listen. Thank you, 910.
You betcha. Thanks, 910 and the WPCA, and that was awesome. We love Chance and
2 nights in a row, baby.
yes. Let's hope. Gonna just kind of
Sorry for YouTube guys, for you guys watching and whatnot. Of course, you can't hear that. It's streamed only through the podcast, but
check us
listen
out
in.
on Spotify,
Check us out, and
Amazon, whatever you like.
that was Chance Night 2 race. So
You betcha. And I'll update on times because I'm hoping, and once again, he had to let off for his outriders.
Yep.
So I'm kind of curious what his time was because he's been humping
Oh,
on her, I'll
man.
tell ya.
oh man, you give that guy barrel 1. If he doesn't touch a barrel, you have no chance.
Well, the way the broadcast started there, I thought Ben's Miller.
and here comes Ben Miller.
And,
and
but Vegan was so
Fast
far
Vegan
ahead.
has a 2.5. I'm like, what the fuck?
He didn't even know Vegan was out 2.5 lengths before.
Ben Miller thought he was in the lead until he got out there.
Yeah.
Right
Who
on.
the hell's
Chance.
up front there?
We're so pumped for you, buddy.
Oh,
Great
yeah.
work, man.
That was great work, and he's on a mission. And
Damn right he is.
wow,
Go get him.
yeah, go
Go
get
get
him.
that money, baby.
I like. I wanna have him.
I
in.
feel like he's
such
a buddy of ours
He
already.
is.
you know,
He
like,
is a buddy of
shit.
ours. He is a buddy of ours.
Stoked
Great
for him.
guy. And if you haven't, no, I was going to get into that. So you might have heard on the little blip where they're talking about entertainment and stuff. For $40. Now I just want to bring it up just so I'm not lying. For $40, you can go to Pinoca. There is the chuck wagons, the big chuck wagons. You get tickets for. You also get tickets for miniature chuck wagon races and a night show
Wow, for $40.
for $40.
Holy shit.
That
What
is
do you get for $40 these days?
not that.
Not that.
So that what a show. And I'm gonna pull up the tickets because
Wow. It's
um,
impressive.
let's see, where are we? So I know Friday night, for example, I'm gonna bring that up. And it says this event is selling fast, and why wouldn't it? Friday night chuck wagon. So here's what it is. There is a singer, a very good singer. I'm trying to think of her name. It should come up. And the chuck wagons, and like I said, the miniature chuck wagons, which is so cool. So cool.
That is
And
cool.
$40.
$40.
And the rodeo in the afternoon is 30.
Wow.
So great show,
Great value.
great value.
Not Walmart.
No,
Not Walmart.
great value, great show, and great entertainment. Like why
the
wouldn't
best
you want it?
entertainment? I'm
You bet.
telling you, it's
Plus-
exciting.
Plus fireworks follow every night.
Shit.
Yeah.
We can't have fireworks. We have a drought, but good job on Pinoca.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, we got a bit
We'll
of an
burn that bitch
issue.
to the ground like Nickelback says.
You betcha. We got a bit of an issue, but
That's
uh,
okay. $40. We know it. We trust you.
Yeah, you
Nobody
bet.
knows, remembers
I was
numbers,
trying-
names like
I
this
I
dumbass.
was trying to see who actually is singing.
Oh,
there.
the singer. Yeah, yeah.
Here,
I will tell you that is impressive.
I'll go to the.
It's like a Fox Valley Golf membership. $50 for the whole
Yeah.
family.
Anyways, it don't matter. It's a great event, a great rodeo, and from everyone I hear, that is the rodeo to hit up, the rodeo of the year.
Even from them.
even from,
Chance told us that's
Yeah.
his very favorite. He
That
said
is
to
his
it. He
favorite.
invited us.
yeah, he
He
wanted
said,
us to come.
Come on up, guys. Yeah. Cook
Yeah.
me, you know, I can't. I would love to. Otherwise, me and Tyson would have planned already.
Oh, you betcha.
I just,
Yeah, we'd
We
be
have
there.
Canada Day things planned with multiple people from way back, and then
Yeah.
I just can't. I can't.
We're gonna get it done. There's some weekends left. And the way harvest is looking, maybe we can go to Century Downs by Calgary to watch Chance win a world
That would be
championship.
awesome.
That is in late August.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, to catch him there, to see
As long
Century
as it's
Downs.
passed by, I have one event,
Past your
only
bedtime.
one event. Basically, I have one
Okay,
event
what's
in
your event?
August. I'm going to cook for Troll.
Okay,
Can't
and when
hold
what
it.
weekend is
I'm
that?
gonna figure that
I
out
can tell
right
you
now.
right now. I can tell you right now.
I leave on August 15th, and I get back on August 20th.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. The finals.
I think. Anyways, maybe I'm wrong.
Okay, let's hope so.
Yeah, that's right. No, I am right. August 15th
Okay,
to August
well,
20th.
here's the good news. The Century Dawn World Chuck Wagon Finals do not start until the 23rd of August and they run to the 27th.
We could go the 26th and 27th for sure.
What a
If he's
great
in it, we're
weekend.
going. Right here.
he's
You heard
gonna
it here
be a-
first.
Chance, we're coming for you.
If he's not harvesting, which I'm
I
God
won't be.
willing, but I know, but
That's as
I
sure
got
as I'm
faith.
here, man.
I got faith. I got some faith.
I have faith too, but
In Chance. Yeah, Mother Nature, you've been an absolute whore lately, just so that you know. You suck.
a dry whore.
Yeah, the worst.
But anyways, yeah, that would be great to hook up with him there and treat his guys
Absolutely.
and just get to hang out with him again because it was so fun. I
And
cannot
we're going to
even
be
describe-
celebrating because he's
Yes.
going to win.
He's gonna win. He's gonna win Pinoca.
Damn
Like
right.
I got a great. This is his year. I got a feeling.
Yeah, should be.
Yeah, and
He deserves it, man.
Where's good luck charm? I think.
Yeah.
I'm
The
thinking-
fans' perspective,
the
lucky
fans'
charm.
perspective. Yeah,
I like it.
I just-
like it.
he's got to wear our hat to the winner's circle.
Oh, that's true. He does like it. He said, "I like the hat, man." Thanks.
Yeah, yeah. No, that was good. But
Tyson's got a new one on. If you guys
you
haven't
betcha,
seen it.
black,
All black.
black. This is just the original.
That's the
Original.
OG.
You bet.
The OG.
So, what else have we got going on? Like,
You know,
with touch base and the riders, NFL's quiet.
yep, it is, and it'll get loud very soon.
Yeah,
Very, very soon.
it will.
You know, I'm gonna talk a little NFL just to
Okay, yeah, go
throw
ahead.
some condolences out. Ryan Mallett passed away.
I heard
today.
about that. Yeah.
He was an ex-Raven, ex-Patriot.
You know, another
um,
guy that passed away today. The voice of the Calgary Stampeders. He was when I was listening to the NHL draft, he was 60 years old and he did the game on Saturday, healthy, I guess, supposedly, and passed away this morning. So he's the public address announcer at McMahon Stadium.
Holy shit, that's terrible.
Yeah, yeah.
60
so
years old.
60 years old. So the guys on
young man.
the guys on the show were kind of saying, this is for you,
Yeah.
buddy, and they all knew him. So
Well, that's terrible. This one's for you, I guess.
you betcha.
That's
you betcha.
terrible,
But,
guys.
yeah. So what else were you going to touch on? I did interrupt you there.
No, you
Ryan
didn't.
Mallett.
That was all. I saw that and it was just so sad. Like right now, there's some Chad, buddy,
Yeah.
old boy, right here. I'm wearing him. He lives down there, and he said like the undercurrent, the riptide right now is absurd. For whatever reason, in Florida, you don't want to be in the ocean, and it was a red flag. It has been for like a week
That's
straight
why this
on that
Ryan
beach.
Mallett died?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So what is that exactly?
So an undercurrent is literally the motion is just volatile right now in certain
Yeah,
spots for whatever
yeah.
reason, hurricanes, yada, yada, yada. And the undercurrent literally will suck you under, and it could take you. So like the wave comes in, it looks like it's coming up, but what happens? It actually like grips you,
Yeah.
pulls you under, and might take you miles out into the middle of the ocean.
Really?
But the problem is if you fight it, if you try and fight it, it will suck you down.
Yeah.
And if
Kind-
you don't, if you go like limp like a noodle, a lot of times it brings you back up. It's
Kind
kind
of,
of like,
yeah,
that.
it's
But your
pretty tough to do.
nature is like,
To
holy
fight.
shit, I'm drowning,
Yeah.
and you try to fight up and you go down.
Yeah.
And so
Kind of like the Titanic.
yeah, yeah, let's not get into that. Poor submarine bastards. Los
Yeah.
Cabos though
Yeah.
is known for the worst undercurrent
okay.
riptide. There, most people die there in a year.
Yeah.
But in the last week, there's been like 11 drownings in Florida.
Really?
And so
I don't
Coach-
even need any current to drown.
Yeah, no, me neither. I could drown a hot tub.
Yeah.
Coach
glass of
Clark's in
water.
Florida. Sunflower seed. Tyson?
Yeah, shut up.
Coach Clark is in Florida right now, and he said they have a yellow. They have a yellow flag up right now for
So is that,
his beach that he's at. So that one's okay.
so just going through the chuck wagon times tonight, they're slower tonight, so.
Also,
Right.
guys, but while he's doing that and he's gonna look at some numbers, do you guys know what sunflower seeds are or
Shut up.
bits or any, we know-
Shut up.
Tyson, my friend, sometimes when
This
we're
is
out
just
in
rumor.
when we're out in public, he likes sunflower seeds, but he gets me to chew the spits and then I just give him the seed because so what happened the other day? This is the funniest shit ever, you guys you're gonna love this. The old boy thought he was dying. So he's eating spits like any normal human being would do, and they normally chew the sunflower seed off or the shell and
Do you want a
seed.
sunflower?
He literally choked on one sunflower seed for long enough that his wife at probably what time did you guys leave the farm? Around midnight?
No, it's about 11.
About 11, took off to go to the hospital, which
She
is
thought I'm dying.
a 2-hour drive. This is not like, oh, let's go to Medicine Hat. We live in the middle of friggin' nowhere. So he's got a 2-hour drive. The poor bastard got 3/4 of the way there. And he's going, drinking milk, water, he's coughing, he's phlegming it up, whatever he can. And it was just like, bam, it went down.
Okay.
And he's like, feel good, let's turn around now.
Well, it was a nice tour. We got a nice, lovely
In the middle of the night.
3-hour drive. The crops, that was the nicest the crops looked.
You should just drive around and look at them at night.
Yeah.
You can't tell that they're shitty at night.
Oh, yes, I can. They're still red. They burned red.
Oh, but the
you
guy,
bastard.
so his new nickname is Sunflower. So we got Sunflower over here. It's fantastic.
Oh.
Probably my favorite story of the week. I've told it numerous times.
I bet you
The
have.
guy that chokes on a sunflower.
I thought it's all over for the fans' perspective.
It was about to be one fan's
Yeah.
perspective.
The fan.
Yeah, the fan's perspective. Oh, shit.
No updates yet on Heat 8. So,
It's all right. He's the champ.
yeah, I think he is because most running times, lowest running time is, Chris Molly had 1:14:49.
Oh, that's a good run. Wow.
Not as good as Chance's night one, but I'm thinking Chance is going to be around that 1:15 just by how they.
I would, well, just the way that they talked. Yeah, he had such a lead.
Because he had to let off a little bit at the
Yeah, well, he
end
said he looked back at the outrider and let off. Yeah.
because the outrider late penalty would cost
Explain
you.
that to them, just to the listeners, just while
So there is a distance that the outriders,
How many outriders do we got?
2
Tyson?
outriders per wagon.
Okay.
So when the wagon crosses the finish line, the outriders have to be within a certain distance of the wagon. And the distance is marked on the track so that the judges can
Can
see.
see.
Yes. So that is a penalty of, I believe, 2-second penalty if you got a late outrider.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah, I
that
think with his
costs you
lead, he
big
would have
time.
still won, but he probably wouldn't have won the heat of the night.
no,
So
exactly.
I hope
Yeah,
he wins
that,
that again.
that would be, and
That's the money, baby.
that is money. That is money in the bank. And, oh, Jesus. it's
Do you
just-
also get paid for
it's
winning your
just
heat?
pleasing me. Yes, yeah, there's breakdowns. The best heat of the night. I believe you get a small, I don't know what it would be, what their
Okay.
payday window is for that,
Okay.
winning your heat. And then it all goes towards the aggregate winner too, which is another, so aggregate
Okay.
is top time of the week.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so then
There's multiple ways to win money then throughout the
there
week.
is multiple, and then at the end, your top 4 teams get into the dash.
Dash for
now,
cash.
Now is where the luck begins because those 4 teams all go to the office and they draw a barrel out of a hat.
No
Not-
way.
Not top place does not get one or whatever. You have to
Oh,
draw.
wow. Did not know that.
Yes, you have to draw. So,
Shit.
anyways,
Those
I-
cheeky
I
bastards.
got some in. Oh, Brock Shell just shared. I'm gonna hold and save here. There we go. He just shared a picture. He must be watching. Thank you, Brock, for watching. But he sent in a picture. The crop over there looks virtually ripe. It is sad. Sad. Come on, baby.
I don't know how that works with Snapchat.
It says hold to replay, but it's not. Oh, here, let's replay.
Oh, there you go. Now you can click it and put it on, put it on the screen first. There you go.
It's probably gonna be quick.
There you
Look
can
at that
see.
ripe
It's
field.
not supposed to be yellow, guys. That should be green.
Yeah, like
That should be green.
you
And
cannot,
tall.
yeah, you cannot see. how bad it actually is on the picture. Doesn't do it justice.
Other than the color.
But that is over by Richmond and brutal. And feel for everyone out there who is a farmer and yeah, it really sucks.
It does suck. It's not fair. It
Like I
sucks.
said, we had talked Monday and you had to cancel the show or whatever. It didn't work out. And I said, I'm okay anyways, because today I'm kind of a little grouchy and it's a shitty day for the farmer when he realizes that, you know what, this year's work is all for naught. She's game over.
It
Kinda
does
did.
suck.
Yeah. It's kind of like, you know, how I relate it actually is to the boys at the volleyball when that last ball hits the floor and
As a grade 12 student, and it's like, here it
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
Everything for nothing.
yeah. So Chance Vegan's time tonight was 1:16.81. So still second place in the night. Oh no, maybe not. Cody McCurra's ahead, 1:15.71. Chris Molly, 1:14.49. So Chance is running about third tonight, but he did have the best time
In his heat.
in his heat, and he did have the best time last night. So there's been some fast times.
Yeah. Well, there's some huge names in that.
There is top. Well, there's 36
The
drivers. in
best of the
this.
best are there.
Best of the best. 36 drivers in Pinoca. 3 drivers went to another chuck wagon event who weren't in the top 36. The top
Okay.
36 are at Pinoca.
Gotcha.
So 9 heats of 4. So that is yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So Chance should be hovering around 1-2 in the standings right now. So
After tomorrow, he'll be one for sure if he's not
yeah,
already.
he is
He's the
in
man to
hunt.
beat.
He just gotta, stay in that top 4, run clean, run fast, run clean. And yeah, I think that'll be great.
Chances
So
to-
if you want, like if you are a chuck wagon junkie like myself, you can subscribe on the WPCA site. It's
Yep.
very cheap. I think it's $99 for the whole freaking year and all those races, and you can watch live on the internet. if you
Yep.
like. So
You just got to stream it.
if
So,
not,
if I had a
um,
smart TV down here, that I would already have paid
You
the $100
bet. and if not, you can always tune in Calgary to Sportsnet. They'll be covering the rodeo and
Yeah.
chuck wagons as well at night, and that's always a good show. I love the Calgary Stampede as well.
It's one of my favorite times of year. I've never actually been to the rodeo.
I
there.
haven't either. I've been
And-
told that you're so far back from
Yes,
everything.
you are. You
The
can tell on TV
grandstands
that you
far,
are.
right?
They're far away.
Yeah.
But the TV production is awesome.
It is.
For
It
Calgary
is. And,
Stampede.
so the Cowboy Channel and RFD TV.
Yep. Parker watches
They
it.
cover that.
No way.
You betcha. They
Oh, I
they
didn't know
are up
that.
here covering that rodeo.
Well, I guess
because
it's the
one of
biggest show on earth.
You betcha.
Biggest
Greatest-
outdoor
greatest
show on earth.
outdoor show on
That's
earth.
right. That's right. And it should be. It's
You
awesome.
betcha. You betcha. And that's something we could do too, is we could go do our podcast out at the Calgary Stampede Ranch at some point.
With Chance's wagon in the back.
Yeah. So that's a whole entity in its own, the bucking stock and the ranch, and
Oh yeah.
that's where they raise all their stuff and
You
the
bet.
breeding program, and that's unbelievable.
I like to watch because a lot of times during Calgary Stampede they have programs just on those type
Yeah.
of things and whatnot. They're intriguing, man.
That was a number of years ago. I can't remember exactly, and they actually trailed the horses into Calgary instead of trucked them.
Oh no way.
Yeah, it was for some anniversary event. up
Really
there.
cool.
Yeah, that was really cool.
I mean, the
And
Stampede is such a big deal. If you don't know,
pancake
it's an
breakfast.
experience.
The reason, I'll be honest,
I've been to the huge pancake breakfast. Stood
The-
in line for 2 hours to get it. I mean, I'm telling you, 100,000 people in line.
The
for
reason
it.
I don't go is I hate crowds.
And it is
And it is
the worst.
Yeah.
I've never been to the rodeo part, but I've been to the
Oh, out in
fair
the fair.
for the concerts.
Yeah.
Pre-kids,
betcha.
guys, pre-children. I ain't taking kids there.
Another cool thing, Frontier Days in Swift
Swift
Current
Current
this week.
This weekend.
Thursday, Friday,
Yeah.
Saturday, Sunday. And
and the races.
if you're in there watching the
Swift Current
I'll call
Speedway.
them- yeah, Swift Current Speedway. I'll call them the stock cars. I don't know if that's what they're called or not, but watch out for the fans perspective car. You'll see our logo on the
Little blue car.
you
Who's our
betcha.
driver?
Jonathan Nelson is
Nelson.
our driver. It is his car, and we are just a pretty face on there.
Yeah, that's right. We pretty up that blue car.
Also, the Prairie Harvest Farms is
right on the hood,
You
baby.
betcha. Yeah, where we picked a brown area because we're used to brown.
It's right in the exhaust pipe.
Yeah.
Burnt the shit.
Yeah, that's where Trudeau's face is.
Yeah, in the butthole of the car.
but
Well,
yeah,
Tyson,
so-
I'm out of whiskey.
Oh man. Well, hey, everything's going down tonight. It's been a great show.
It has. It's been too long.
It has, but I do want to go back to the whole drought situation one more time, and I'm gonna give you the emails again, and if you know, if you have a concern or want to get your voice heard, just call these people or email them and voice your concerns, because I know I'm not the only one out there. The reason I brought it onto the show is I got a message from someone, and I'm just gonna leave names off out of it, but it's like, yeah, we're dry again and no one's talking about it. So
Yeah, it just feels like nobody cares.
yeah, so that's why I brought it to the show, because as I said earlier in the show, this is my getaway from reality. So I love that for this, but we're talking about the show. So Steele MLA at sasktel.net and jeremy.patzer at par1.gc.ca. Phone number is 672-1755 for Steele and 778-4480.
And that's their job,
Jeremy
is to
Patzer, yep.
accept calls and information and whatnot.
Yep.
Guys, you're not doing anything wrong.
No.
The more that
They serve
hear
you. They serve you. They a lot of times
politicians are public
You
servants,
betcha.
really. That's
Yeah.
the idea of it.
and if you let them know that there's a problem, they should be listening, right?
If you irritate them enough, man, I'm an insurance, believe
Yeah.
you me. If you want to get your value of your vehicle higher, I know the adjuster enough to where I've seen it a million times. That's not what it's worth.
Well,
But I'm so sick and tired of hearing him call me and bitch. He says his is worth more than the rest. We're gonna give him that $900 and we're gonna be done with it. And then 5 minutes later, the claim's done. Everybody's
Yeah.
happy, and it's like, but it works.
we've all heard this: the squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Yeah, and sometimes it's not fair, but guys, what choice? Why not? What option do we have?
Fight for what you deserve.
We should have a program available to at least help every farmer get back on his feet for next year. Because honestly, guys, without them, our haul right now, we have a haul going up in Fox Valley.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, we're going to be short when it's done.
Yeah.
And we can't take loans as a village and municipality. You can't just go to the bank,
No.
take a loan like you and me
Yeah.
can.
Gonna need
and
some
it-
support.
That's right. And that support would already be there. We'd have an overage.
Oh,
When
yeah,
the
and be
farmers are
paid
doing
for it.
good, every farmer's donating, because that's the first thing they do, is put it back into their community. They give a shit about their kids. And when I say their kids, I'm talking about the kids of the community. They care about my kids. They care about his kids, even if they're not their kids. It's their community. I mean, like, we got multiple guys like Kelly Buchanan, Tyson Jackson, all these guys. They're willing to give up time, finances. If they've got lots of finances, the first place they're going is their community. They're very rare people. If you don't grow up in a farming community, you should. It's amazing. And right now it's really bad. And they're still doing as much as they can, but how can they give up money they don't have anymore?
Yeah. Yeah.
And when farming is doing great, they have money.
Yeah.
But they're not afraid to put it right back into
Yeah.
where it matters most.
Yeah. And like I say, we're not looking for a handout as farmers. You're looking for a program that works. So you know what?
A functional program.
It would be like Alberta, I'll be honest, their insurance is like it's almost double their guarantee than ours.
No way.
Yeah.
So when you get crop insurance, which is
Yeah.
also through their government, just like ours
Yeah.
is, right?
Yeah.
They offer way
Theirs
better.
Way better. Way better.
Well, what the
So
hell is
we
up
need
with
a
that?
we need a program that we don't lose our ass if we're even breaking even.
I was gonna say, at least if they,
you know, because like use that house adage. I mean, you're not going to build a $500,000 house if you can insure it for $350. It won't
Yeah.
work.
it's not gonna work. Yeah, I know how banks work.
Yeah.
We
so-
struggled with this one because it was in Fox Valley.
Yeah.
So our value of homes is zero.
So we're just fighting for change, and you know, we need a little bit better programs. And I know the eastern side, yes, they get more rain, but they're guaranteed way more. And
Way
so we
more.
somehow got to bring those programs together and get what we deserve.
That's right.
You betcha. And I'm working on some other things. I'm on the RM council in my RM and stuff, and we're working on something, and we're sending letters, and I'm sure all
Trying
the
our best,
local
yeah.
RMs will be. So I'm going to be pushing a little bit harder behind the scenes, but
They should be.
give us give us your thoughts if you ever want to talk about
Yeah,
it.
we love controversy, guys. And I mean, Tyson loves to piss me off, so it's perfect. Even throw something out there that I agree with that he doesn't, or vice versa. That's the
That's
best.
pretty much everything
They
except the
are.
riders
And crops
and
drought.
and vegan.
Yeah, we love vegan.
Yeah,
that's
we
our
love
boy.
vegan.
And we and
And
guys,
so you're gonna be sending Chance a little pack.
yes, I have. I mean, so far he just sent me the cowboy emoji, but I'm gonna get his address from him. And he's a big cigar guy. So,
Yes.
I went to a wedding last Saturday, left the Chucks to go up to
Yeah.
a wedding. His best, but he was the best man. He had
Yeah.
to go.
Yeah.
Had to stand up for a brother of his. And
Well, What was his brother?
No, but a brother, like,
Yeah,
you know,
okay,
like
okay.
a buddy.
Well,
yeah.
hey,
Just a reference, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
And but I follow his wife as well on Instagram, or
Yeah,
the
me
Fans
too.
Perspective does
Yeah.
through us.
Yeah.
And she said something like, typical, of course, he tries to hide the giant cigar that's in his hand when he pulls up and gets out of the little convertible car that he ripped up there with. I was like, holy shit, that would be me.
Can you
If I
imagine?
had a 7-hour drive, that means I got 4 cigars in me,
Yeah.
baby. Like,
Can you
oh,
imagine though? Because he was number one going into that Saturday
Yeah.
night in Medicine.
That would have been a hard
That would
drive.
have been
for him.
hard because them guys live, eat, and breathe their wagons, their horses.
And that's
their-
his family that he's got there, you know, his riders, his hands, all that. And
Well,
I'm
they were
sure there was
together
a
all
moment of
summer.
like, I feel like I'm letting him down, but they
Yeah.
also are a family. They love him and they understand
Yeah.
it's his best friend.
Yeah.
And he's his best man. He's got to go. It's
and
life.
and he drove for Cody Risdale in
Yep.
Calgary.
And then Cody rode for him this week.
yeah, Cody drove for
Yeah.
him this past week, and that's just how she goes sometimes.
That's life.
Pretty honorable man to do what he does.
You bet.
And you know it was hurting inside.
Oh
You
yeah,
know it was-
he's there to
he,
win.
he wanted to be at both places, but couldn't be.
Yeah,
so,
he had to make the decision.
yeah. you
And then
betcha.
in regards to merchandise, I had a text tonight. Our shirts, guys, really waiting for one. A great guy from Swift Current. So our shirts are done. Me and Tyson, one of us is gonna go pick them up.
yeah,
Then we got a bunch of hats available, multiple colors, styles. He's got
You
the all
betcha,
black. He
yeah.
had the Oiler one on the other night. It's the only one I own so far because I'm too cheap to buy them for myself. But the hats are, I believe, $40.
$40.
And the t-shirts are
And they
around
look
30. The
good.
hats are really nice. The shirts are
Yeah.
awesome material. They're great shirts.
We got them ones that just
around-
rip off.
That's right, like
you know.
Hulk Hogan. You actually get
I
muscles
don't know
once
if
you wear them. And check out this
look at there, yeah.
beautiful lick here. The old Fans Perspective. That was Father's Day gift.
Father's
for
Day
Tyson.
gift, yep. But the fans' perspective and the big
So,
2-3 on.
That's right.
So
Michael Jordan, aka our number.
you betcha.
Shirts would be $32, and I think our hoodies are about $60, something like that. So let us know if you want them. Let us know your size, what color.
We do have,
we have
some
some
stock. on
stock.
hand,
We have large and extra large in stock. If you need something else, we can arrange for
and we
that.
have
But,
t-shirts too.
yes, yeah, we've got 3 different styles of t-shirts. They're all about $32, 32 to 34, depending if they're the full like Under Armour style or just the blended. But they're awesome, guys. We'd appreciate to see you wearing them. That would be so cool to see our
That
logo
would be
out there.
cool. That would
We
be
love
cool.
sharing it, and we're damn proud of this.
You
And we
betcha.
got a lot of episodes coming with a lot
Lots
cool
of interviews.
people.
I know the interviews is what a lot of people want to see, and
Oh,
we
yeah.
got lots coming down the pipe. A Rough Rider, and we got to get that other gentleman on. We're going on his show. We just haven't been on there.
Yeah,
Probably after the next couple weeks. It was a busy couple weeks,
It-
and then we get a breather a bit.
It is, and that one we got to really advertise because I really want people to tune in because he's hilarious.
Yeah.
You are going to enjoy his stupidity. So,
yeah, no, that will be great, and it'll be kind of two, him on ours and ours on his.
Yeah, that'll be a
Something
vice
like that.
versa.
You
Yeah,
betcha.
and then we'll share his episode on our channel.
Yeah. So that'll be great. I can't wait for that. And
So-
yeah, and we're gonna have guests along the way. We'll talk some riders, free agent frenzy this weekend. Happy Canada Day.
Yeah,
We live in one of the greatest countries in the world. We're just ruled by an idiot.
yeah, that's right. The country itself is awesome. The person in charge is a complete jackass.
Yeah.
That's all we got to say.
You cannot, you talk to some older people about his old man, Pierre, and how he wrecked the country. And I think
Yeah.
this guy's even done worse.
Yeah, my dad's older than you.
Yeah.
So he kind of lived through both.
Yeah.
But he's old enough with the first one to really understand. And he would 100% agree with that comment.
Brutal.
He was the worst ever at that time, and this guy's worse.
And that is what you get when you have a silver spooned
Oh, especially silver
trust
fed
fund, trust
from
fund
an idiot.
baby.
So
Yeah,
trust fund baby from an idiot.
yeah, running our country.
Ugh.
Has no idea at all.
No reality
None.
in that man's life.
None.
Mm.
That get a blue collar guy in there. And I'm not saying the other guys are necessarily perfect either, but anyone else can do better.
I was
what
gonna
they
say
have.
I can't. Nobody's perfect, especially in politics, because you wouldn't go into it if you were. But anyone would be better.
No, and you got to be rich to get into it.
Ugh.
That's the other dumb.
That's the joke about it all. It's like,
Yeah, either that or you got to sell your soul to get there.
yep, and which I think they do.
You betcha.
I think
Well,
100%.
Here's the thing that I wish it would in politics is why isn't it 2 terms and everyone's done? I don't care.
I mean, just like the states.
but everyone,
Yeah.
all your
Oh,
representatives.
I agree with that. Yeah, not just the main man.
Not just the premier, not just your ministers. 2 terms, everyone's done. You get new, fresh faces.
I like
and
it.
New ideas, because you know what happens? It gets stale. And
Wow.
I'm going to use it in our provincial. Our
Same guys
Sask
forever.
party has got the same guys as ministers. Now they roll things, but there's no threat to them at all.
Ever.
Like, no, so they don't feel the pressure to necessarily do
No.
you
What
know,
pressure is there?
none.
They're in regardless.
And once they're in 2 terms, it's even worse, because now they got their full pension for
It'd be
life.
like telling me I get $150,000 a year, which, oh my God, would that be amazing? If I got $150,000 a year, and Josh, you actually don't even have to sell insurance. That's just like your contract.
Yeah,
If you sell policies, we just get the overage, and if you don't, you just get to keep it. Do you think I wouldn't even open the door?
no. Well, you might if the coffee's on.
Yeah, I would just have coffee all day.
Yeah,
I'd be editing
Yeah.
stuff for you guys.
makes no sense.
Makes no sense.
So
When you don't actually have to work for something, you're not going to. It's going to create
and there's
laziness.
always corruption with contracts and all that stuff. And
It's all buddy
it's a
system. It's a buddy
yeah.
system.
Yeah, Brad Wall, if you're out there watching, we miss you, man.
Yeah, I really liked him.
Brad Wall was tremendous, down to earth guy. He did wonders. He
And he wasn't perfect.
no, he
But
had
guess
some
what?
luck too, because
Oh, he did.
our resources were rolling,
You
everything
bet.
was going
But
good.
that all had to do with the
You
other
betcha.
government and federal at that
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
too,
we had
right?
a good conservative
had a-
government
a-
going. You betcha. Unfortunately, no, and
You know,
and we're gonna get taxed again on the weekend. The clean fuel tax is coming in. and-
can't wait. It's gonna fix our drought.
Oh yeah,
All
probably
all
will.
those taxes,
I would say
they're gonna fix the
Yeah,
drought.
watch for coming to you in 2024 is the rainfall tax.
Tax, yeah. So once we pay that, we get rain.
Yeah,
We just gotta pay to Mother Earth,
Yeah,
write the checks out now.
and that'll do wonders. for
That'll be
her.
great. for
You know,
the
if you actually go back, I was reading an article, and there has been a climate issue, it seems like, with every liberal government in power.
every single
There
and
was the ozone layer with I'm trying to think, John Chrétien. And it's just
on and on and
it's
on.
like a vicious
is.
repeating cycle.
Well, because they have the same ideology.
philosophy, and
Yeah.
it's stupid.
It's stupid.
Since when does a tax, and it's not neutral for you people out there who think no one gets back what they pay? No
Yeah.
one.
No one.
No one. And since when do you think a tax fixes the environment? How about technology?
Yeah.
Maybe let's start with technology.
Yeah, agreed. And guys, if you don't understand, like, we pay more in tax than we take home, and it's by a lot.
Yeah,
That's absurd. Like,
It is, yeah, we wanna keep
cost of
some.
living.
we want to be like the hockey players
That'd
and
be-
stuff who bolt. I know we all can't, but we want them rights too, where we
I would
get
love to be able to
taxed
go on a
fairly.
vacation and have it paid before I got home. Generally, I go on a vacation, I got half of it to pay for when
Yeah.
I get home, like for a couple, 3, 4, 5, 6
Frickin-
months.
It's a freaking mortgage.
Yeah, like, it's like, yeah, man, Schmaltz must doing it on a vacation. Yeah, I came up with 4 of the $8,000 to take my whole family for a week. Then the other 4, I just
Yeah.
had to continually cater and do all this. Like, man, wouldn't it be cool to pay for something and it not come out of
Well,
anything
and
other
like
than just
think
your-
of how your economy
liquid?
is thrive. If everyone's working, everyone's making money,
how it used to
interest
be.
rates, high interest rates do not, and all the professors can tell you out there, high interest rates do not help inflation.
No,
they
they
do not.
Inflation is fake.
Yeah,
Sorry to
inflation,
break it to you.
and we'll never have lower inflation with a carbon tax.
No.
Never,
Never.
because your cost of trucking and everything is on a
Carbon
truck.
tax.
90% of all goods, it's a truck at one point or another.
You bet it does.
So without with a carbon tax, inflation will never disappear.
Never.
And that's just an excuse for them.
That's right. It's just a great way to take
Yeah.
our money.
Leave the people, have their money, the economy will thrive. We want low interest rates, and wow,
Yeah.
man, we can solve all the country's problems in less than
Just
half an hour.
another tax.
Yeah.
Tax.
Tax. Kind of like what the income tax was originally brought in to pay for the war. I
That's
think.
right. War's been over for
That was some
70 years.
frickin' war.
Yeah, most expensive war.
But now we're gonna pay for Ukraine's war too.
Oh, yeah, well, we are.
Yeah.
Might
We're
be.
paying for them to fight it, and then we're gonna help them rebuild.
Yeah, we
after.
have to rebuild Ukraine.
Yeah.
Sorry if you're Ukrainian, we mean nothing.
No,
But
that you got.
you
are
aren't getting the
innocent
money.
people.
I know. that.
You're the innocent people caught in this war.
Totally, yeah.
Yeah.
Poor
If
bastards.
the war is actually real, I don't know, because how can celebrities fly in and perform a concert?
I went and saw it. It was horrible. So I did a music concert for him. Like, you did a music concert in the middle of a war
Yeah,
zone?
we had to raise some money for
You're
it.
crazy bastards. Like,
Yeah.
why don't you just do that in Canada and send the money over?
Yeah, yeah, no shit. They never
Ah.
have internet or anything?
Yeah,
Because
you
I
got-
think they got Starlink over there.
yeah, well, they got stuff. They got bombs and all of our money.
Yeah, yeah, every other week we're donating.
Oh,
Yeah, so anyways, I think we've ranted enough. It's been a great show.
it's been a great rant.
You betcha. Thanks for the few who sent some pictures and texted in. That was good. And
We appreciate it.
you bet. Thanks, Landon, for coming on, talking a little
Yep.
Flames.
And to finish the show, we might as well play a great song by Bon Jovi because we're going to need it. It's called Living on a Prayer.
And way to go, Chance.
Kick ass. We'll see you tomorrow, Chance. Get her. Living on a prayer, Tyson. I don't know what to
We're
tell
gonna
you,
have to
but-
play a rain song one day.
Is there a rain dance?
Yeah, but my shoes are worn out.
All right, guys. Where else would you be
Then the fans' perspective
with Titan?
and Josh, 23.
I'll turn this off.
Nice.